Can you see the state of my thumb?
It's not a walkthrough, playthrough, review, anything like that. It's just me playing the game badly so you can see what it looks like. Okay, this is my first gameplay video since moving into my new place. It is Test Drive Unlimited on the PS2. Camera angle is going to be a bit skewed, as you can probably see. I've got the camera in an odd position just to try and reduce glare on the screen, because I've got a lot of light coming in, even though I've only got like the one window in the room. It just casts light everywhere, including onto the TV screen, which is a bit awkward, but there you go. So yeah, strange camera angle, sorry about that, can't be helped. It's that or wait until it's dark, but I don't want to wait that long. So this game, I absolutely love Test Drive Unlimited. Not necessarily this version. I've got 3 versions. Yes, I've got 3. My favourite version is the one I haven't got. That's a pain, isn't it? My favourite version is on the PC. It is gorgeous and gloriously beautiful and everything, and bugged to high heaven to the point that it trashed my computer twice. So I threw the disc away to stop me from being tempted to reinstall it, because it just damaged my computer. I mean, it corrupted my hard drive. All sorts of nasty crap, just, you know, crashing and taking the drive with it. So I threw that away to stop me from being tempted. I've got it on the PS2, this version here. I've not really played it much on here, to the extent that I didn't even have a game save on my memory card. I've not played PS2 games on a PS2 for years, but I've kept the memory cards. And I didn't have a game save for this because I just didn't play it. I've got it on the PSP and I like it. It's one of my go-to games on the PSP, and also a game that I use to benchmark, if you like, or test the effectiveness of PSP emulators on these little Chinese handhelds that I enjoy messing around with. And the best version I've got of it currently is on the Xbox 360. Oops, it's probably the best reason I can think of for owning an Xbox 360. It's good, it's very good. It's not quite as good as the PC version. I don't think it's got a Ferrari in it, which was one great reason for owning the PC version. I don't know why they never did the game on the PS3. It's like, oh crap, it's on the 360, why is it not on the PS3? I don't understand. I was kind of gutted about that at the time. Got a PS3 eventually, and it's like, well, next best thing, theoretically, was Test Drive Unlimited 2, which is a joyless slog of a game, and I just don't like it. I've got a copper chasing me now, yay, just what you want when you're going for it. I'm not actually going for a random drive. I'm on my way to some challenge. No, I don't want to. You pull over immediately. Git. I'm going somewhere, and I'm going there quickly, and I'm probably going to die. Oh, like that. Oh dear. Drift. Yeah, we can do that. Oops, oops, oops. Oh god. I do get the feeling that the race sections of Grand Theft Auto 5 were pretty much based on the races in this game. The mechanics of it and everything, with the checkpoints and all of that, are very much like this. Oh, brakes on this car suck. Get out of my way. Which way? Which way? Oh, this way. That's not a good idea. This thing does like sending me on the wrong side of the road on dual carriageways. It's not clever. Sat-nav, you're trying to kill me. You arse. I mean, my sat-nav said, oh God. My sat-nav has sent me to some pretty dodgy places, but it's never done that. Come on, copper. Catch me if you can. Oh, there's another one. That's not what you want. That's just cheating. You, go away. Yeah, go, bloody Nora. I'm going to trash my car before I get to the actual race. Okay, I'll turn left. Now I'm hearing Sweet Anita in my head now. Turn left. I can't do her voice. Obviously, she does a great sat-nav. They should, if they ever do a remake of this game on modern hardware, they need Sweet Anita to do the sat-nav.
Your destination is 1 mile away.
And if you don't know who she is, well, go look her up on YouTube. Or Twitch, in fact. Highly entertaining. Oh, copper's going to get me. Go away, go away, go away. Just wet. Whoa! Oops! Oh, you bastards. Ah. Let me off with a warning. Thanks, guys.
Dispatch out of 6, suspect has been arrested.
Sod off. I'm noticing a weird vertical banding on here. Probably something I never would have noticed in the past because I played it on a cathode ray tube. But playing it on here, it's noticeable. I was playing in widescreen earlier, before I started recording, and it was even more noticeable, so I switched it to 4:3. Because I was playing in widescreen, my brain got used to it, and now I look at this and everything just seems tall and narrow. But I think that's just my brain doing that. Come on then, let's have a race or something. Welcome to the club. There are many clubs around the island. La 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 la. Didn't bother reading that. Don't know what this is all about. Oh, okay. Yeah, race. Okay, yeah. Start race. Yeah, okay. Couldn't be bothered to read any of that. I hope you did. I'd say tell me what it said, but don't. I don't care. I'm just going to race this guy or woman, whoever it is. Oh, excuse me. I'm knocking the power cable from my camera. Come on, let's go. You see, this just reminds me of the Grand Theft Auto race sequences. Whoa, yeah, thanks for that. Clear the way. What? Cerulean? Sounds like some kind of Star Wars thing. Either Lando Calrissian or Corellian cruisers? Something. I don't know. Were they Corellian? I have no idea. They just sound sort of like that. This guy's beating me. Oh dear, I'm beating myself with a stick. Oh! Oh! Get out of the way. Oh God almighty, get out of the way as well. I'm not doing well here. You can see how long it is since I played this game. He's just charging away. Just come back here. Get a puncture or something. As a rule, I'm pretty good at racing games, but I am very, very rusty at this. And once upon a time I knew my way around this island, but that was a very long time ago. We are talking, well, bollocks. Alright, we'll retry. Yeah. I mean, God. It was an incredibly long time ago. It was before I had the the desktop PC that I've got here that I'm currently not using because I'm using my laptop. How long ago was that? Over 10 years ago. But not 15 years ago. Oh dear. Oops. Get back on. Oh, you get. Yeah. This is going well. There is music on here, and I usually have the classical music playing. I've got it turned off because copyright, but yeah.
At the next intersection, turn left.
Generally when I'm playing this, I play it with the classical music. I don't know why, it just seems fitting somehow. Hey, look at that, we're in front of him. That's not going to last long. I was going to say other things and I can't remember what. Whoops. Oh, you Burke. Ooh. Yeah, the controls on this I'm not really loving. It's using the buttons. It's like... Oh. These days racing games either use the triggers or left stick to steer and right stick to accelerate and brake, but this isn't doing that. It doesn't seem to be using the right stick for anything. No, it's X to accelerate and square to brake, which is how it used to be, but things have moved on and so now it feels weird. I'm very much in favour of right stick to accelerate and brake. I don't much care for your triggers to do those controls. Oh, and that was a thing that was started on the Dreamcast. And it actually works well on the Dreamcast controller. Not so much on PlayStation controllers. Where's this road going?
Turn left.
Okay, we'll turn left. Well, I've got slightly further than last time, but I'm not going to do anything but lose. It's interesting playing PS2 again after all these years. I can't decide, is it... Are the visuals really impressive or are they pretty ropey? I can't decide. I'm puzzled by the odd vertical banding. Where? Oh, here. No, we're not going to retry. You finished second. Yeah, I suck. Yeah, I'm rated 7th in this club or something, I don't know. We'll exit. I just don't care. We're just going to drive around.
Itinerary is being recalculated.
Great, where to? Who cares? Don't know. Let's go for a drive and see where it takes us. Oops.
At the next intersection, turn right.
I don't really want to, but I guess I will.
Turn right.
Wait for the lights? No chance. Yeah, I mean, this looks better visually than it does on the PSP, and you would...
Intersection, turn right.
Shut up. You would expect that. What it had on the PC was like immense variety of scenery and buildings, where here it's all a little bit samey and repeating the same old stuff, and everywhere looks the same. On the PC, you kind of knew where you were. And the draw distance on the PC was amazing, though it's actually not bad on here, though we are getting some pop in, as you can almost certainly see yourself. But I am enjoying myself, sitting here playing this, really like a numpty. airtime because everyone needs time in air or we die. Okay. Yeah, it's nice. It is enjoyable. What the hell is this guy doing? You numpty. Stop driving like a twat. I mean, I do, but only when I'm playing games. And obviously he's in the real world. No, it's fun. It's not as good as the 360 version, which is not as good as the PC version. It is better than the PSP version, but I like that one as well because, well, it's as good as you're going to get on the PSP. And that's probably still better than you get on the Vita, because, I mean, did they do this on the Vita, or... Shut up, you dork.
Your destination is 2 miles away.
Okay. I don't know where we're going. I haven't told it to go anywhere. It's just decided for me for some reason. Ooh, brakes on this car. There are none. This is probably where I find out I'm pressing the wrong button for the brakes. I think that's the handbrake. Let's see if that was the handbrake. We'll just do a little...
Your destination is 1.5 miles away.
Well, we didn't do a handbrake. Oh, whoops. Coppers. Yeah, I had a whole load of things I was thinking about saying and I've forgotten what all of them were. I got distracted by prattling about.
Your destination is 1 mile away.
Okay. Oh, I don't know what happened then. This, the PS2 I'm playing it on, is my original bought it 20 years ago PS2.
Your destination is a half a mile away.
I've got another one which I gave to Jo, and it sits in her living room. And I've got another one which is one of the little slim ones, and it's not very well. I tried using it recently and it's just like the disk loading was rubbish and games would bug out, I think, because it hadn't loaded properly. I had it stood vertically and I wonder if it would have worked better if I had it horizontally. But it just...
You've reached your destination.
Cool. What's happening here? Oh, this is one of those run through the cameras in a certain time things, isn't it? Yeah, faster speed. Oh, do we really care? Okay. Yeah, so the little PS2 Mini wasn't working too well. So I dug this out of storage. Obviously, because I dug everything out of storage, but I fished it out of the box and set it up. It sits in the vertical position. 20 odd years ago it decided it didn't much like playing in the horizontal but worked just fine in the vertical, and that's how I do it. And I have all of my PlayStation consoles, in fact every console I own that will sit vertically, I have vertical. Horizontal just takes too much space. I don't know where I'm going. I don't think that matters. Well, it probably does, but you know. Can't speak. Oh God, can't drive. I don't know if I went through at a fast enough speed. Oh, I guess it's an average speed, isn't it? Right, okay. That's not at all distracting. I know that's the point. And I want to sneeze. Oh, God. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that while I was actually driving. Not on a road like this. That would not be entirely safe. Come on, faster, faster. Right, where to now? Oh, I don't know. Oopsie. Drift, yay. Failed? Bastard. Why? Why? Why did I fail? Did I miss one? I missed one. I don't know where that was. Exit, don't care, don't want to retry. Didn't want to do that anyway.
Your itinerary is being recalculated.
Cool, thank you for that. I just don't want any itinerary, I just want to drive. Oh, whatever. Let's go home.
You are driving in the wrong direction.
I'm not driving at all. Shut up, you silly woman. You don't know what you're talking about. Right. Drive out. I'll go back to free ride. Yeah.
Your itinerary is being recalculated.
No itinerary. Shut your trap. Well, wherever she sends us, we're not going there. Isn't that pretty? I wish it was that warm here. It's not. It's bloody freezing. I'm sitting here, t-shirt, cardigan, dressing gown. I'm wearing a dressing gown. I haven't worn one of these in a long time, and I'm just wearing it because it's warmish. I've got my little radiator on. I put tin foil on the wall behind the radiator and on the very low ceiling above the radiator to try and reflect some of the heat back into the room. It seems to be working. I've also discovered keep the blinds open when the sun's shining, because that heats the room better than anything. Even in this weather that we're getting, it's like minus everything outside. No, we haven't. Shut up. Yeah, doesn't matter how cold it is outside, if we've got direct sunlight coming in through this window, it warms the room better than anything. And that's useful and cheap, like free. So we'll have as much of that as possible.
In the wrong direction. Please turn around.
I am not driving in the wrong direction. Shut up. I'm going exactly in the right direction, which is this way. This way is always the correct way, whichever way you're going. Unless you're going somewhere specific, but we're not. What's that? Buy a car? We're not going to buy a car. We're just pootling about. That's something I haven't done since I moved to Chesterfield. And I didn't really do it in Worksop either, but I used to do it in Milton Keynes when I lived there. Well, when I lived at Dean's Hanger and had motorbikes. I used to just go out and ride just for the love of it and found my way around. I did that on push bikes in Milton Keynes. Just cycled everywhere and learned the place. I haven't done that here. I should. I've got a... Well, oh God. We're going the wrong way on a one-way system. Oops. Yeah. I used to have a mountain bike, but it got nicked. But I have got a fold-up bike. It's in Joe's storage thingy. And I should unfold it and have a cycle around, but I think that's just going to have to wait until summer. And of course lockdown. Yeah, probably, I don't know. I suppose that would come under exercise, wouldn't it? Exercise, cycle. God knows, Boris can cycle 7 miles away from his office. Sod it. Oops, bugger off. My road. Get off my road. Does this go anywhere? Yes, it does appear to. What about this way? No, that doesn't. What about that way? We'll go that way. Yeah, this is nice. Sounds like gravel under the wheels. But what the heck? Cops want me? Why? Oh God. That is a wall. That's an inconveniently placed wall. Not pleased about that at all. Here we go. I'm going to get stuck now, aren't I? Find the road. There's surely one around here somewhere. Can we just burst through the hedge? Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Beep. For what? Oh God almighty. Everyone drives in the wrong direction around here. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to stop now because I'm going to play other things and potentially record god-awful videos of those as well. Apologies for people who are expecting high quality. You're not going to get it. All of my regular viewers will know that anyway, so there you go.
Turn right.
Okay. I'm still going the wrong way, probably. Are we? I don't know. No, I think we're facing in the... They drive on the wrong side of the road here anyway. It's a silly place. And that sounds like Monty Python. Time to go. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, hello. Just spent my first night in this new place. I've napped here a couple of mornings after work, but this was my first night. And as you'll be aware, if you live in Britain and much of Europe, I think, and the Northern Hemisphere, it's bloody freezing outside. It is really, really like, well, it's -3 at the moment. This room being in a loft, which probably the insulation is within recommendations, but honestly it's hard to make this room warm and keep it warm without spending an absolute crap ton of money. I've got this little radiator, I've got that fan heater, I've given up on the fan heater. I put tin foil above and behind the radiator so it's like reflecting heat back into the room. Sleeping last night actually was not a problem. Duvet plus purple throw plus one of these throws here, all together on that little fold out bed thing. Cozy. It was a good night's sleep, which surprised me because I thought I was going to struggle with it, but no. This morning I put the radiator at night down to what is it, anti-frost or something like that. Just basically it's 7 degrees, stops the pipes from freezing and bursting, but really it doesn't keep the place warm, just because if I'm asleep and I'm warm under my quilt, I don't want to be spending a fortune on heating because it's expensive. So I got up and it's bloody freezing, as you would expect. So I did the logical thing and went for a walk in -3 degrees. My God. But it was really, really enjoyable because I'm nearer to town. I've been living in Chesterfield since April last year. And I'm sort of vaguely aware of parts of town, but I'd not really gone for any significant walks apart from here and there with my camera on like well-trodden routes, basically as if I was heading to work or to the shops. Excuse me. But I went down some routes that I'm not familiar with, housing estate and shop areas, and it's fascinating. It's great. I'm into architecture. I like buildings. You'll have noticed if you follow me on Instagram, most of the photos I take are of buildings, and I like the old stuff mostly, though some of the new stuff as well. Though if you're following me on Instagram at the moment, you're probably thinking, what the hell is this crap? Because it's some stuff that I shot for the project, the college course I was doing 3 years ago. I started doing a degree course in photography. Never got to finish it because marriage went to hell and all of that. Circumstances changed. I just couldn't continue it, couldn't afford it. But one of the projects I did, I really liked, and it is shoot the same location in 2 different ways to depict a different story, tell a different story. It was to demonstrate how the camera can lie. And I did 2 different shoots at the same location. The location is the place that I used to work. I don't work there anymore. I'm not going to say exactly where it is. It's currently shut down anyway. But one set of pictures, and it's the much smaller set, is in colour, and it's meant to depict the aftermath of a party, like a party in a club, like in the Cavern Club or something in Liverpool. It's obviously not in Liverpool, it was in Worksop, but you know, so a cellar party. So that set, I've only 5 or 6 photos of that, but then the next set are using exactly the same location but depicting a completely different situation, and it's like the what's the word I'm looking for? The photographs of a murder scene or a crime scene photos that are used like for evidence or whatever, or to record the scene, but old school, where they were like shot in black and white, and probably from the 1930s or something. Yeah, and those, when I start uploading those in about a week's time, who was it who said, one of my viewers, and forgive me, I forget who it was. It's on the tip of my tongue. I know who it is, but I just can't. Yeah, said that they follow me on Instagram, and my photos look like the kind of thing you would find if you went into the home of a mass murderer and found the photos that they'd been taking. And that was of my normal stuff, so just wait till you see this stuff. I'll leave a link to my Instagram down there, just in case you want to see a load of rather murdery looking photos. Honest, I'm not a serial killer. Yeah, anyway, that's that. Coming on to Q&A question. It's from Leahy84. They ask, for Q&A, if the world was ending tomorrow and you could choose any game to play in your final hours of existence, what would it be? Do you know, I really don't know, and I have spent some time thinking about this. I guess it depends how many hours I've got left. You know, final hours. I mean, if it was like an hour or half an hour or so, I suppose firstly I would say I wouldn't actually be wanting to play video games at all in my final hours. I would be wanting to be with Jo and getting absolutely plastered out of our faces. She can have gin, I'll have Irish whiskey, and we'd get mullered. But if that wasn't an option, and the only thing to do was play video games, I guess if it was a short amount of time, I would be playing Star Wars Arcade, the Atari one, with, you know, with a sit-down cabinet, if such a thing was available to me. If I had longer, if it was like several hours, Grand Theft Auto 5. It's predictable and probably a boring answer, but I love that game. I love the vastness but variety of the environment you're living in, playing in, and it's just like living someone else's life. And I like that. It's weird actually, at the moment, going for this walk this morning was, to me, it's like playing Grand Theft Auto and going walkabout in somewhere that I didn't grow up. This is not my town. Worksop began to feel like my town, but even then it's not. Pretty much everywhere I've lived actually has felt that way, because I've moved around throughout my life. Mostly in Northamptonshire, Buckinghamshire-ish kind of area. But it has reached a point where nowhere feels like home. I've left my roots long ago, and so wherever I go and walk around, I feel like an outsider, and this is not my place. And it is like playing Grand Theft Auto. I'm living someone else's life, exploring these places, and that's what it was like going for the walk this morning. It's like, wow, this is fantastic. Look at these buildings, and I live here. And that's what I like about Grand Theft Auto. It is that, especially if I put the VR headset on. I mean, it's not in VR, And that's actually probably a good thing, because I would get motion sickness if I was playing that in VR. But you can put it into first person view. And first person with the VR headset on is great. I just walk around for hours and hours and think, wow, look at this is great. Yeah, I would do that. I wouldn't play the missions. I would just twat about and look at the scenery and go, wow. I like that in games. Ones like that come to mind. Red Dead Redemption, I absolutely loved it on the PS3, and I need to get. I haven't got. I've had so many PS3s die on me. It's untrue. I'm gonna get another one soon, and I'm probably gonna play Red Dead Redemption again, from scratch. I've got Red Dead Redemption 2, and it is gloriously beautiful, and to play it is such a bloody chore, which is frustrating, because I'd love to just be like looking at it and walking around and having fun. I want to have fun, and that game is not fun. Shame. I want Cyberpunk 2077 for that reason. I want to mess around in that world, but I am waiting until they've fixed it. I don't know to what degree it's fixed at the moment, but that might become my answer to this question. Final hours of existence, maybe Cyberpunk 2077 when it's fixed. Currently not buying anything at the moment gaming wise, because I've got no broadband here yet. I've got a SIM for my MiFi in the post. I was expecting it to be here today. They said 2 to 4 days 2 days ago when I ordered it, and I've just got an email saying, yep, it's in the post, it'll be with you in 2 to 4 days. Well, thank you, Vodafone, you suck. I will have BT broadband fibre stuff in this flat on the 1st of March. So then I'll start streaming. There will be streaming and whatever, more opportunities for streaming. I think Thursday night is going to be my streaming night, because I've said it before, I'm making it up as I go along, how I do living here. I'm still spending lots of time with Joe, most nights with Joe, and napping here in the morning after work. But Thursdays are mine, and I will be here all day and spend the night, and so that Thursdays will be streaming day. And many other things. I recorded some videos here yesterday, this not being one of them. I'm recording this on Friday morning, but the gameplay before it, whichever game it is, not sure, that was recorded yesterday, Thursday. Yeah, it's going to be gaming day. Okay, I'm sitting here. You can't. Can you see the state of my thumb? That bloody hurts. That's from screwing these things together. You wanted to know that. My thumb hurts from screwing. Finna. God. Okay, I should stop now. I have found a solution to being warm enough to do this, so I'm not sitting here and shivering. I'm sitting right next to the radiator. Also, I have found best thing for warming this flat in the daytime, open the bloody blinds. It doesn't matter that it's -3 out there. Direct sunlight coming in through that double glazing, it's shining out on the floor, it's nice and warm, and it warms this flat more than this radiator ever does. It's just, and the sun is literally shining in most of the day. Summer is going to be brutal. I am thinking of solutions to stop myself from frying, because summers are pretty hot these days. But at the moment, yeah, it's fascinating. I'm just learning how to live here. I put a throw over that window at night, because once the sun's gone down, all the heat is largely going out of that window and down those stairs behind me. This throw here is covering over my doorway, which isn't a doorway, and I've got a shower curtain across there at the top of the stairs to just block the airflow. I mean, there's no insulating value to that shower curtain, but it blocks the airflow, so I can keep some of the heat up here rather than it just all getting lost. Yeah, I was going to stop, wasn't I? Okay, going now. Thank you for watching.
Right, hit the subscribe button or I'm getting naked on camera. Go on, do it. Right, you asked for it. Ah, you asked for it. Ha, ha, oh.